What is up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Commander Awesomeness, and tonight I will be simulating the Denver Broncos versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Both of these teams are 1-1 of the season, so this will be an interesting matchup. It's being played in Tampa, obviously. Well, I guess. Yeah, it's being played at Raymond James Stadium. But if you guys are new to this channel, please feel free to leave a like and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We're on the road to 200 subscribers, so keep smashing that like button and subscribe button. It helps a lot for the channel. And yeah, we're gonna jump right into things. So we're gonna upgrade some guys on the Broncos, and then if the Buccaneers need any, we're gonna do the same thing for them. Then we're gonna look at the rankings, and then we're gonna jump right into the action. So let's do this thing. Alrighty, it's gonna be an interesting game for sure. Upgrade players. So it looks like the only upgrade for the Broncos will be Zach Allen, who'll be in 77 overall. Those will be a nice upgrade for them, I guess. And now we're gonna see what the Buccaneers got. Hold on, there we go. There we go. Alrighty. Ooh, the Buccaneers got some upgrades as well. And it's saying that the forecast is calling for heavy rain, but that was pretty much like the same thing for the last game, and it was like pretty much like all sunny and stuff and shit. So, will it actually be heavy rain? Who knows? It's Florida. But the only upgrades that the Buccaneers will be getting will be Bryce Hall will be in 75 overall, and Chuma Edoga will be in 71 overall. So some very solid upgrades for them, I guess. And now we're gonna look at the rankings real quick. So the Broncos are the number 16 offense in the league. Meanwhile, the Buccaneers are the number 20 offense in the league. Defensively, the Broncos are the number 11 defense in the league, and the Buccaneers are the number 12 defense in the league. So this is gonna be pretty much going to be a defensive kind of game here for both of these teams. It's gonna be a fun game. So let's jump right into the action here, shall we? Let's go. Let's freaking go. Alright. If you're a Broncos or a Buccaneers fan, drop your predictions in the comments down below. I'm interested to see what do you think will happen in this game. I think it's going to be in 17-14 game. That's my prediction. It's probably gonna be wrong, but
today,
and
from
it's
Raymond James Stadium
it's sunny.
Tampa, Florida.
Of course it is.
It's week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports. As we'll see Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on Bo Nix and the Denver Broncos.
Still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Charles Davis, and Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Bucs get ready to go on offense for the first time, and it's Baker Mayfield leading them out in his second season as a Buccaneer and his 7th overall.
And it'll interesting to see pretty early in this one exactly where his head is, because the best quarterbacks shake off performances like he had last week. Way too many interceptions. Didn't throw a touchdown.
Oh, brother. I'm slow tonight, boys. Ugh.
A first carry for Rachaad White. He juked him, and he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 16 yards right off the bat, but a first down. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, it usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Mayfield looks to throw. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Baron Browning. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Well, these sacks are really piling up. Last week, it was a half dozen sacks. And here's one on the opening drive.
And it has the potential to be what we call a gap, a game-altering play. Because, let's face it, you just mentioned 6 sacks last week. Now, if you're an offense and you saw that on tape, you got to think to yourself, maybe I bring people in, keep them in, and try and protect my quarterback. It didn't work on that play.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now Mayfield lost the football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they're set up in a golden position here right around the 10-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A terrible spot for a holding call as he'll try again, but now from further back on first and goal. To throw is Nix. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Nix to the air. That's complete right around the 8. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. Try and throw. Here's Nix. This is caught. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
I thought maybe when he caught, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
Now Lutz for the field goal try. Less than an extra point attempt here. This is an 18-yarder. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip. So the fumble recovery had him set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Offense heading back out, and with them comes Rachaad White. Last week, a strong showing, up over 100, also 2 trips to the end zone.
It's the kind of week that if you said, listen, I'm let you have this type of a game each and every week, you'd sign up for it. You wouldn't try and get too greedy. But let's face it, good runners always want to be a little bit more greedy at the end, try and squeeze out every last yard. He's going to try and duplicate that and exceed it in this game.
Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. Baron Browning, now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. And oh, he coughs up the football near his own goal line. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball is squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands? Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long. Now a give up the middle. This is White. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the 4th down.
But they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Now a fair catch taken, maybe a yard or 2 shy of midfield. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. First carry now. This is Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The numbers for Williams a week ago. 22 carries, 92 yards, and a touchdown.
And I'm eager to see how they deploy him in this game. Last week, a heavy workload. Do they decide to bring that down a little bit and try and keep him fresh? Or do they say, guess what? He's locked in. Keep handing him the football.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down. Nothing too fancy, just a carry up the middle, but a successful carry up the middle against this 3-4 defense.
And to be able to do that, what do you have to control? The nose guard, right? Got to be able to move him, otherwise you're not getting anything up the middle. Nice job by the center. Got a little help from one of his friends playing guard.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw, here's Nix. On the slant, completes to Sutton. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping the second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing Nix. Down inside the 10. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. They'll fake the jet sweep, and instead of give up the middle to Williams. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. it in. Touchdown, Denver. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Will Lutz on for the point after. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it's capped off by a touchdown run from Samaje Perine. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. Now couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. This 2nd and 4. From the gun, Mayfield. There's a short one taken in by Otten. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first. The Bucs are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The numbers for White a week ago. 15 carries, 134 yards.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
Meanwhile, Mayfield's throw taken in by Evans here. And Evans will have a Bucs first down as he's across midfield to the 48. Mayfield now. Looking Mike Evans' way again, and he's got another one. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Now back to the ground game with White. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. When you're down early, how do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this game.
18 yards there, down 2 to 18 and a first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet, as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Throwing, Mayfield. Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White, and he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Here is 3rd down and 4. Mayfield to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Bucs are going to have 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Baron Browning, what a start to this ball game. Still in the first quarter, and he now has 3 sacks, on pace for double digits. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance, they've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
Now a second down throw for Mayfield. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Cade Otton, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Bucs have got it back to within a score.
We're still in the first quarter, but it's apparent they're going to have to come up with a different defensive game plan for him because right now he's kind of having his way against that defense and has added a touchdown to the list. How do you slow him down? They're going to have to mix up some coverages, maybe change who's guarding him.
And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. This fielded right at the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Broncos about set to go on offense. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now, they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Working out of the gun is Nix. A quick throw there is incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Here's Nix. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much. And it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
Following the interception, Mayfield. Pass complete there to Nakua. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's second down. They run straight ahead here with White, and they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Now Mayfield. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Alex Singleton. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that third down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. He's got his running back out of the backfield, and he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Nix once more. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch, not much yardage afterwards.
Throwing on 2nd down, Nix. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand. Put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
Mayfield now after the fumble recovery. He completes it to Evans. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Here's White. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Here's Mayfield. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Now Mayfield on 3rd and goal. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now it's Nix. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Nix. High throw, but the catch is made. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the number 1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Nix. Open man is the tight end Troutman. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Nix. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Reynolds. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. But defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Nix over the middle, complete. It's Sutton. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 29-yard line. A nice pickup of 17 yards.
Sutton gets past the sticks, and that play reminds us of the potential that he has and the production that he's given in the past, something he's certainly hoping to get back to this season.
They'll go play action with Nix. He'll drop this down to Williams, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. So the completion good for just 3, and it'll be 2nd down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun. Nix. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Nix from the shotgun. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 4 yards remain on 2nd down. Ball on the 10. Back to throw. Nix. That's complete to Troutman, right side. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2. Nix looking to throw again. Oh, I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up fourth down here.
The kick by Lutz is good, and they will take the lead at 13-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Back now comes Tampa Bay. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Mayfield's throw pulled in by Renfro. And they get it down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Mayfield. He finds his target. It's Evans. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. They'll go up the middle with White. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he's got this down to the 35. 56 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That's good for 28 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up for the 1st and goal.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. On the handoff, this is White. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Rashad White, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs have taken the lead. So this has been a pretty strong start to the year for him on the ground, CD. It's just week 3. That's already 5 rushing touchdowns.
And you know he's got big grins on their faces besides the rest of the team. The strength and conditioning program, because he was awfully dedicated to what they put in front of him to get ready for this year. Got himself into terrific shape, and he's dominated here early on.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Touchdown. Here's McLaughlin to kick off. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So the Broncos coming out now. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Nix. And he wants Reynolds way downfield. And this is incomplete. Well played defensively. Nearly had the interception. But it's second down. To throw again. Nix. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Reynolds. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Back to the air with Nix. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
After his fumble earlier, this rookie's making sure he hangs on to the ball this time around. Still don't want to see him taking these hits this often, or turnovers becoming a persistent problem, but you understand why he had to be careful there.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Now inside the 25. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The football going back over to the Denver Broncos. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the net. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Hall. And the Bucs will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football. Charles, now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
First down, Mayfield. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's White. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Mayfield's throw on target to Godwin here. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And he whips that one incomplete there. 2nd and 10. To throw, Mayfield. And incomplete on the deep ball. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. Out route, and the ball is caught by Godwin. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. They already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
The Broncos going to go on offense now late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Outright, this one goes to Patrick. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. Here is 3rd and quite a ways. This time they stay on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. One more drive here for the Buccaneer offense in this first half. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Mayfield looks to throw. And he almost had his 2nd pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. From the gun, Mayfield. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd down and just a couple. Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you two in a bit. For now, plenty of early game action around the NFL to get you caught up on, so let's get to it. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter.
Why were you up on the roof? I'm learning to conquer fear.
The Bucs were treated to a fine first half by their quarterback. That's Baker Mayfield. He's got a touchdown through the air as his guys have raced out to a gigantic early lead.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. As we welcome you back for quarter number 3. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And the half will begin with a touchback. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And he's looking to take much better care of the football here in half 2 after 3 first-half interceptions.
We don't have to just look strictly at the numbers here. You know what else happens to a team when you turn it over 3 times like that? It erodes confidence in you. And it erodes confidence in the offense. And now you have the defensive guys looking over and saying, what is going on here? And instead of playing for the team, they're playing angry and mad at their teammates. I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Leaping, and he makes the grab. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The rookie from Oregon on target with that one. It leads to a first down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
So for Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Throwing Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Nix to the air. And he comes back with one complete. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw, here's Nix. A throw over the middle, taken in by Troutman. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 18. Working out of the gun is Nix. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Randy Gregory in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks, pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Here's Nix. Throw left side, complete. That's Sutton. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. To throw is Nix. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Williams. And he'll be brought down shy of the first down marker at the 11. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They'll go for it. Here's Nix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Again, he'll drop to throw. This one swung out to Williams. Touchdown! Javonte Williams, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taken at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. They go play action. Mayfield under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. Throwing, Mayfield. complete to his receiver, Godwin. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll bring up fourth down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. And Denver getting set to take the field. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Next to throw on first down. That is incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. Next to throw again. Setting up the screen to Pirine. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves, that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 42. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive.
That's a play that'll likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
So for Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now it's Nix. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. That's Kalijah Cansey in to get him down. And it has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach, trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard. Long day in the pocket for their quarterback.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Looking to throw. Nix. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Nix from the shotgun. Throw left side to Reynolds. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So 3 points, maybe not a grand prize at this stage, but it does get them back within 1 score.
It certainly does, because now they stay within shouting distance. So that means everyone on your sideline stays engaged in this game. They know they still have a shot.
And able to get this out to the 25. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Mayfield's throw complete to Otten. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 84 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3-and-out.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Mayfield now from the 50. Pass complete there to Nakua. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got...
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick, and the Broncos are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the third quarter, but now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field, things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
Denver's offense now set to go. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want it to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Nix. And this one is incomplete. The Broncos send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Oh, nice move. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Rashad White and the rest of this Tampa Bay offense going back to work now. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a 2nd time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and again, that 2nd score here in the 3rd quarter. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He finds his target, it's Evans. And Evans will have a Bucs first down as he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Here's Mayfield. There's Evans again, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 37-yard line. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Mayfield down. He's got Otten. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space. Second down and 4. Running out of the gun with White. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 107 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. They go right back to White here on first down. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Rachaad White with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Bucs look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. So that now 6 touchdowns for him on the ground here so far this year, Charles. And it's week 3. What kind of a season might he be embarking on?
But we both know it helps to have fresh legs early. And they're going to ride him a lot as this year goes on. But one other thing to keep in mind, as you keep having success, you actually have built up some momentum. Your body responds to that as well. So I see no reason for this to slow down anytime soon.
Touchdown. Here's McLaughlin to kick off. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Denver's offense ready to go again. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Fourth quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You can have the first one for the second one to even matter.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Nix. Reynolds with a catch out on the right side. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's the second down at 6. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 29-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score, because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Here's Nix once more. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Bryce Hall. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Well, this defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick 6.
And how about the way they played this entire game? Not only they put their stamp on it, but every time they try and mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. And multiple pick 6s, oh yeah, they'll enjoy watching this tape after the game.
McLaughlin for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And coming out now, the Broncos. And that last pick six may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. They need points quickly. Throwing after the interception. Nix. That's complete. It's Greg Dulcich. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up second down.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Throwing on second down, Nix. Sutton reeling it in on the left side. And Sutton will have a Broncos first down as he's up to the 40-yard line. Looking to throw. Nix. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Franklin. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. That's into the hands of McLaughlin. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Here now, 3rd and a yard. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Broncos first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Back to the air with Nix. Pass taken in by Pirine. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. Option here, they'll give to Pirine. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen. It's been a hard go in this game today, hasn't it?
Yeah, this defense, they met pretty much every challenge in front of them this set. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Samaje Pirine with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Lutz will look to add the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Samaje Pirine. After the touchdown. Lutz to kick it off. Hunter Renfrow to return it from his end zone. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. To throw, Mayfield. Over the middle to Evans. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down. Now Mayfield. Looking Mike Evans' way again, and he's got another one. And Evans will have a Bucs first down as the tackle made up at the 48-yard line. Mayfield to throw it. He's got White here. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, no matter what angle you're making a tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
And now it's 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Mayfield on play action. Oh, now it's stripped. He loses the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the fourth. Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. They trail by 2 scores in the fourth, and their defense did its job getting the fumble recovery. Time to see what this offense has left in the tank. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Good hands there defensively at second down.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Nix to the air. Finding his big receiver, Patrick, over the middle. 3rd and 3. To throw, here's Nix. And he is caught. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
They'll go play action with Nix. Open man is the tight end Troutman. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. Nix looking to throw again. A throw over the middle, taken in by Troutman. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 34-yard line. Up the middle, here's Pirine. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now a 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun is Nix. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Off the play fake, Nix. And oh my goodness, here's a fifth interception. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Buccaneers force the turnover. And they'll take over at the 10. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. They'll start here with a handoff to White. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 127 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
First down, here's White. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. They stay on the ground with White, and he'll be taken down right around the 27. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now a give up the middle. This is White. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So the Broncos now down by 2 touchdowns. 1:47 on the clock. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's into the hands of Reynolds. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be a PI. So a PI call going to cost him there defensively. What did you see?
Well, I think it's the right call, partner, because sometimes we'll see officials kind of let them play, but by the letter of the law, that's definitely a penalty.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
He finds his man, complete. That's McLaughlin. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. They need to score, and score quick. 1 timeout remaining. Final minute, 1st and 10. And he's going to be touched down here. Here's first and goal. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Charles, that's a pretty good response from a rookie quarterback. He's had his struggles in this game, including the interception on the last drive, but there he takes him down the field and puts it in the end zone.
I agree with everything you just said right there, and there's a silver lining to all of this, his resiliency. Because let's face it, when things are going bad and you're a youngster, they often continue to go bad. But in his mind and his actions, he said, this stops right here. And how about the positive play he just turned in?
Lutz good on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it culminates in a touchdown by the Broncos. The clock showing 19 seconds to go. And this is going to be recovered by the hand team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Victory formation now for the Buccaneers. Down to a knee they go. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. And they take a knee. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
Yeah, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Buccaneers, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they'll get another home date next week as the Eagles will come to town. Meanwhile, for Denver, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bucs are winners here as we say so long from Tampa.
Phenomenal game here. Really good game. So Bo Nix went 53 for 75 with 514 passing yards, with 2 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, and his longest pass of the day is from 29 yards. Baker Mayfield went 31 for 38 with 218 passing yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, and his longest pass of the day was from 28 yards. For rushing, Samaje Perine had 4 rushing attempts for 11 yards, 2 touchdowns, and his longest run of the day is from 4 yards. Rashad White had 18 rushing yards. 18 rushing attempts for 134 rushing yards, 2 touchdowns. His longest run of the day is from 17 yards. And then for catching, Jaleel McLaughlin had 5 catches for 54 yards, a touchdown, and his longest catch of the day is from 22 yards. Cade Otton had 5 catches for 44 yards, a touchdown, and his longest catch of the day is from 13 yards. And then Javonte Williams had 7 catches for 49 yards, a touchdown, and his longest catch of the day is from 14 yards. And then for blocking, Tristan Wirfs allowed 3 sacks, Luka Godik allowed a sack, Quinn Meinertz allowed a sack, Garrett Bowles allowed a sack, Ben Powers allowed a sack, Micah McGlinchey allowed 2 sacks, Chuma Idoga allowed a sack, and Cody Mach allowed a sack. For defense, holy shit, there's a lot of sacks here. Zach Allen had 3 sacks. Baron Browning had 3 sacks. Joe Tryon Shoyinka had 2 sacks. Jonathan Cooper had a sack. Randy Gregory had a sack. Greg Gaines had a sack. And Kalijah Cansey had a sack. For kicking, Bill Lutz had 3 field goals, and his longest field goal is from 58 yards. Jeez. And Chase McLaughlin had made 3 field goals, and his longest was from 53 yards. So those guys had brought out their legs today. Damn, they went crazy. For punting, Jake Camarda had 3 punts for 131 yards, and his longest punt of the day is from 47 yards. And then Trenton Gill had 2 punts for 85 yards, and his longest punt of the day is from 43 yards. And then for kick returns, Riley Moss had 6 returns for 154 yards, and his longest return of the day is from 28 yards. And Hunter Renfro had 7 returns for 172 yards, and his longest return of the day is from 26 yards. And then Puka Nakua, he apparently is on the Buccaneers, huh? Okay. He had 1 return for 5 yards. And then for punt returns, Hunter Renfro had 2 punt returns for 4 yards. And his longest return of the day is from 4 yards. And that's pretty much like all the stats from this game, as the Buccaneers win a thriller against the Broncos 44-37. Really fun game here in Tampa tonight. Alright. Now we're just going to be waiting to see what upgrades we got here for both the teams, if there are any. Okie dokie. Advance. Alright. We got some really good upgrades here for the Buccaneers tonight. Rashad White is going to be an 81 overall, and Vita Vea is going to be an 91 overall. So really good upgrades there. You love to see that. Alright, beautiful. Alright. Let's see. Okay. No, there we go. Broncos, there we go. It's loading. Come on. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, upgrade players. And the only upgrade that the Broncos will be getting will be Bo Nix, will be in 72 overall. Really solid there for him, I guess. And then we'll probably help them out a little bit more. I don't know. But the Broncos fall to 1-2, but the Buccaneers are now 2-1 on the season. And the next game that will be simulating will be the Carolina Panthers versus the Las Vegas Raiders, which will be tomorrow night. Oh boy. But that will pretty much be the video for tonight. But guys, if you guys made it to the end of this video, and then you guys leave a like, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good night, guys. Love you all.